What's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of 95X Cares, our community animal rescue effort, brought to you by the Law Office of William Mattar and the Roofing Guys. I am Dixon, joined by Jenny. How are you?
I am doing very well. How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm in that weird post-Thanksgiving,
Yep.
anxiety-driven, the holidays are coming thing, but that is always followed up by that week of, I don't know, like non-chaos. That's my favorite week of the year. Is
I agree.
between Christmas and New Year's because nobody wants to do anything, and that's my favorite.
I just read a meme that said I don't want to go back to work. Speaking of this week, I don't even remember what I do, and I just genuinely feel like that's the holiday season for all of us. As we're kind of oh, I'm supposed to be doing something right now. That's weird.
Yeah, I just want to push
So
that autopilot button and then check in again on January 3rd.
I I'm here for it. So if we can figure out a way to make that happen, let's do so.
Yeah. Maybe Elon or Bezos or somebody can make that happen.
Yeah. Well, then we'll really back them.
All right. So you have brought us one of the most adorable dogs ever this week. Her name is Maisie.
Maisy's adorable because of her underbite. So let's just get really clear. That underbite is life. It is absolutely freaking adorable. like I
Yeah.
can't I can't even stand it. I was like, she has the smile, but it's I don't know, it's perfect. She's perfect. And yeah, I don't know why she's available because saying that she's perfect over and over again just doesn't really capture how adorable this dog is, but she's also good with other dogs. Though always plan on doing a meet and greet just to make sure that your personalities jive. But she's just one of those gems who's sitting at B&R Bunkhouse. Came in, I believe, as a stray, right? Because most of the dogs in Syracuse all get dumped over to the B&R Bunkhouse, so they are constantly overflowing. And that's where Maisie has landed herself. But I think that she deserves a home by the new year. Right? I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time. Um, we'll certainly push the narrative that pets aren't gifts.
Nada.
That's so important to make sure that we're all remembering this is a lifetime commitment. She's 2 to 3 years old. You have to think in the long run. So she might be hanging out with you still when she's 14, 15 years old. You don't know. And if that's the case, that's a family member. So no impulse adopting, but certainly if you are in the market and it's something that you have been thinking about wanting, then Maisie could be the perfect fit.
And a great medium-sized dog who
Yeah,
is not inappropriate to sit on your lap on the couch during the holidays, having snacks in front of a fire and listening to holiday music.
right. I'm that's the life. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you've ever never experienced it. It's up here
Yeah.
on my list of favorite things, and I certainly think that Maisie would enjoy that with her new people. And somebody's gonna look at those pictures and see the underbite and just completely fall in love with her.
Yeah. And one thing I do want to mention, right? Like I'll just state for the record, I don't play favorites, but I do think compliments are appropriate when the work is that good. B&R Bunkhouse, for some reason, always has the best pictures of their pets.
Yeah,
When you send me all the information and the photos, like there's actually an artistic nature to them, and I think that that's why they're so successful in
yeah.
getting the pets out. And I'm not taking anything away from any of the other shelters. I'm just saying maybe find out who shoots the pictures at B&R Bunkhouse and see if maybe they want to shoot your pictures too, because it's effective.
They're perfect. It really just kind of grabs the perfect little personality and shines it through a photo, and it's everything and more. And I'm thrilled for whoever's going to end up bringing Maisie into their life. I think that her name is perfect for her. She kind of looks like a Maisie. I know that we do that roundabout all the time, and we're like, not an appropriate name. Don't really like it. Let's switch it up. She is Maisie. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah. Right.
So.
Like she makes me want to like light a fire and put on Mavis Staples records and just
Oh, that sounds like a really fun time.
yeah,
Maybe Jason should be coming home with you, man.
it's like the dog is a vibe, right? Like I know
Yeah.
young people say that way too much, but like you can just tell that this is the dog that just wants to like hang out. And then when it's nice out, they'll go on hikes with you.
Yep.
Like Maisy's a hiker. You can tell she's got boundless energy, but she also wants to hang out on the couch and enjoy the holidays.
Best of both worlds. You can't really beat it. So let's get her home.
Absolutely. The information for B&R Bunkhouse will be up on the screen, as will some more pictures of Maizy. And again, she's available at B&R Bunkhouse. And as always, B&R Bunkhouse is loaded. So at the very least, let's just say you don't get Maizy, right? Fill out an application anyway. And then that way they have your information. You can peruse the website. You can stay in contact there. And if another dog like Maizy comes in, you're top of the list. You've already got it in. You're probably going to end up with that pet. It's
That's so
best
true.
case scenario.
And you want to know what? Yesterday was Giving Tuesday, right?
Right.
And I think that this is the perfect time to mention that maybe you're not in the, best shape. You're like, I want a dog, but I'm not particularly ready just yet. Give them a shout. Maybe drop off a bag of dog food or a bag of treats or some bedding, some towels. Ask them what they need. They were always in need of like cleaning supplies, and make that your little give back and just expose yourself to what it is that
Yeah.
they are going through. I think sometimes when we see how full these shelters are, it really just kind of like opens up a whole new chamber of our hearts where we're like, oh, all right, like I can get behind helping. And I think that we could all use that this time of year just a way to kind of like boost our own cheer. So if you can't adopt Maisie, or if you're not looking to adopt, maybe consider them as like your day after Giving Tuesday help. And if you are looking to adopt, like Dixon said, definitely get those applications in, because that makes you kind of first pick.
Absolutely. B&R Bunkhouse is yeah. Wow. All right. Now I'm just making a cut point, just giving myself a good window to make an edit.
Fair enough.
All right, here we go. And once again, that information from B&R Bunkhouse up on the screen, as well as more pictures with Maizy. And we will be back next week with quite the compelling story and another pet up for adoption.
Sounds good. Well, I look forward to seeing you then. And uh wait, and is it, oh, tomorrow's December. So I'll say happy December next show. We'll see you
Jenny's
later.
one of those holiday people.
I'm
I,
messing
I,
with Lou.
I appreciate her nonetheless. Once again, Maisy's available at B&R Bunkhouse. We'll be back next Wednesday with another edition of 95X Cares, our community animal rescue effort brought to you by the Roofing Guys in the law office of William Mattar from 95X.